Hello everyone, welcome to another video here on my channel. I am going to do a game. I attempted to do this before, but something went wrong with the OBS thing. So, I'm in the wrong one. I'm going to do a game of Jeopardy the Sports Edition for the DOS. If anybody doesn't know what DOS stands for, it is Disk Operating System. It's the way that we used to play computer games. I got too many things selected. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this thing cooperates and we'll be able to do this. Okay. Be a new player. Okay. I'm going to put Stevie for this. Stevie K. Just something I think I would like do, just to change up a little bit. Okay. I will be that guy. And buzz in will be the tab key, and here we go. Alright.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy.
We have Kyle and Larry, so it's an all guys show. Here we go.
Here we go, round one. One daily double will appear on the board in these categories.
We have football nickname, streaks, foods, pitches, baseball legends, and we'll finish off with hodgepodge. Okay, not going to change the categories. I think we're set to go. Okay, I'll select football nicknames for 100. This New York Giants linebacker is known simply as LT. Who is Lawrence Taylor?
That's it.
There we go. Alright. Let's go with football nicknames for 200. This Cornell rushing great was dubbed the Big M. This one's not coming to me. Let's see what Kyle says. Felipe Alou? No. He was a manager, but he was not really a rushing or a running back.
The correct response?
Who is Ed Marinaro or Marino? All right. Anyway, football nicknames are 300. Dallas Cowboys star quarterback Roger Staubach's nickname. I don't really remember that, unfortunately. See what Kyle says. The Dodger?
Right.
Okay. The Dodger. Okay, and he's out of the hole. He's now tied with me. Okay. And still goes to pitches. Burley Grims was the last one to throw this pitch legally in 1934. What is a spitball?
You are correct.
All right. Puts me now at 200, and I'm in the lead again. But it's early. I mean, we just got started. Let's go with football nicknames for 400. This NFL quarterback was dubbed the Snake. Who is Ken Stabler?
Right.
Okay. Up to 600 now. Let's finish football nicknames for 500. New York Jets wide receiver Johnny Jones is better known as this. Never heard of that person, honestly. Kyle rings in. Lamb Jones?
Yes.
Okay. And now he is tied with me for the lead. Haven't heard from Larry yet, but still early. Let's move on. Pitches for 200. Phil and Joe Necro made names for themselves throwing these. What are knuckleballs?
That's it.
All right. That puts me back in the lead now. All right, let's go with pitches for 3. A spitter. Okay, spitter was the answer to that one. Next one. Batters call this pitch an aspirin. Kyle. A fastball.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That takes him to 1,300 now. Probably going to finish it off. Yep. Rip Sewell threw this one-of-a-kind pitch. Kyle. A blooper?
That's it.
Okay, never heard of that, but that is the answer. Okay. Takes him up to 1,800 now. Has a $1,000 lead over me. All right. Baseball legends for 100. This legendary baseball right-hander out of St. Paul, Nebraska was known as Old Pete. I have a guess, but see what Kyle says. Bob Hayes? No.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
I think he's a basketball player, but nope, that's not it. Lost 100 on that one. I should take a guess, but I'm not going to do it.
The correct response?
Grover Cleveland Alexander. Yep. That's it. All right. He holds the record for pitching the longest winning World Series game. Kyle. Jim Marshall? No. Nope. I think Jim Marshall is a baseball legend. I mean, I think I've heard of that name, but I think he's got something to do with football. I don't know, honestly. I don't know the answer to this. Who's Babe Ruth? Wow. Okay. Definitely wouldn't have said that. All right. This team sold Babe Ruth to the New York Yankees for $125,000 on January 5th, 1920. Who were the Boston Red Sox?
Right.
All right. To 1,100 now. Baseball legends for 400. That's the daily double. All right, well, I'm up to 1,100. I can take the lead. I can bet all of it if I want to, or how much I want. Let's go 800. Willie Mays always gave the boot to this on the way to the outfield. What is pitcher?
Oh?
I did not know that, unfortunately. So I lost 800 on that, down to 300. The correct response, second base. All right. Sorry. Baseball legends for 500. This player posted a 300-plus batting average for 23 consecutive years. Who is Stan Musial?
No.
I thought it was Stan Musial. Minus 200 I'm now at. if Kyle knows this. Excuse me. Ty Cobb.
You are correct.
This NFL team had losing records in each of its first 20 seasons. Larry buzzes in for the first time. The New Orleans Saints.
Right.
Okay, not really what I would have said. That puts him in second place now. Well, he was in second place because I'm at minus 200. The only golfer to win the Masters 2 consecutive years. Who is Jack Nicklaus?
Yes.
There we go. Yay. That puts me at 0. Let's go with streaks for 3. Who is Michael Jordan?
No.
Back to the hole I go. See what Larry says. Magic Johnson.
Yes.
Should have thought of that. I mean, he did kind of come into my head like at the last minute, but that's all right. All right. This NBA team posted its 350th consecutive home game sellout on May 17th, 1987. Who are the Los Angeles Lakers?
No. Sorry.
Ah, man. I thought for sure it was them. That puts me at minus 700. The Boston Celtics, the other one.
That's it.
This pro football player kicked 23 consecutive field goals using the old style kick. Who is Tom Dempsey?
No.
Man, I thought for sure that that was it. See what Larry says. Who is Mark Mosley?
You are correct.
Never heard of that person, but okay. All right, foods for 100. This Major League Baseball team's fans down the most crab cakes at games. If I don't get this, then there's a problem. Who are the Baltimore Orioles?
That's it.
Yeah, of course I get that one right. All right. Food for 200. This European brand of beer features Paris's 1989 Grand Prix on its label. Larry buzzes in. What is in the outfield? No.
The correct response.
What is Heineken? Okay. Foods for 300. The Pittsburgh Pirates eat an average of 40 bags of these per game. What are peanuts?
No.
Ah. Crap. Thought for sure it was peanuts. Larry. Sorry, folks. Outs? No.
No.
Not outs. We're talking about food.
correct response?
Sunflower seeds is what it was. Okay. Foods for 400, please. This New York Yankees slugger kept his strength up with 18 egg omelets. That's a lot, but who is Babe Ruth?
That's it.
Okay. Minus 1,000 now. Foods for 500. This Major League team's fans devour more chili than any other. Not too sure on this one. Larry. The Cincinnati Reds.
Right.
Yep. That takes them to 1,300. Now, hodgepodge for 100. This renowned marathon was first held in 1897. What is the Boston Marathon?
Right.
Okay. It was either that or the other one, but I picked the right one. Hodgepodge 200. He was the first black to play for the U.S. Davis Cup team in 1963. Who is Rod Laver?
No, sorry.
Damn it. I think actually we're talking about golf. I mean, but oh, that's right. Okay, well, if it's tennis, then Rod Laver, don't think was U.S. Hoyt Wilhelm?
No.
No.
That's wrong.
That's baseball, and I don't think we're talking about baseball.
The correct
It
response?
was Arthur Ashe. Okay, yeah. Kind of did, think about that, but I kind of went with the other one. Hodgepodge for 300. This sport has been called a pile of riches guarded by a pair of very sharp horns. What is bullfighting?
That's it.
Okay. Whew. Let's go with Hodgepodge for 400. This U.S. state is home to the Dog Mushers Hall of Fame. Larry. Doesn't have a guess.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
I'll drop him down to 700. I'm not too sure, neither does Kyle, I don't think.
The correct response?
It was Alaska. Okay. And now the last one for 500. This pen company sponsors the annual World Series Championship of Women's Softball. Might have a guess, but Larry's going to try it. Bic. Yep, that was my guess.
Right.
So he goes to 1,200. Kyle's in the lead with 2,000. I have minus 800.
Double Jeopardy round.
Now for double Jeopardy. Here we go.
2 daily doubles to help you in one of
Hopefully
these
in this one, this will be a little better. We have ages, 1992, books, trophies, sports terms, and baseball first. Okay? So we're going to start with me, I believe, because I'm the one in last place. Yep. Let's go with 1992 for 200. This MLB team won the most games during the regular season. I don't think it was my first guess. The Atlanta Braves.
You are correct.
Yep. Didn't even think of them. Thought of another team, which was the Toronto Blue Jays, but no, because they did win the World Series and they did beat the Braves in 92. Ages for 200. In 87, this Houston Astros player was the oldest second baseman in the major leagues. kind of have a guess, but see what Larry says. Nolan Ryan, that's incorrect.
No.
He was not a second baseman. He was a pitcher, Larry. I have a guess, but I feel like I should try it. Was it Joe Morgan?
Correct response?
No, Davey Lopes. Okay, all right. Yeah, I thought it was Joe Morgan. But anywho, ages for 400. The age of tennis whiz Steffi Graf when she turned pro. I'm going to try it. What is 16?
No.
Dang it. Not 16. Lost a little bit on that. Lost 400. Larry buzzes in. It's not Switzerland. We're not talking about places. We're talking about how old Steffi Graf was when she turned pro.
The correct response
It was
is
13. Wow. Okay. All right. Larry selects again. The minimum age for golfers on the senior PGA Tour. I will try it. What is 50?
You are correct.
Yay. Okay. Now I'm making progress. Let's go back to 1992 for 400. This governmental department spent $1 million on softballs in 92. The Department of Defense?
That's it.
Okay. Puts him at 1,200 now. Ages for 800. Satchel Paige's age in his rookie season with the Cleveland Indians. What is, nope, he doesn't know.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
So that drops him down. This would get me out of the hole if I were to get it.
The correct response
What is 42? Okay. Now finish that off. He was the first major league pitcher to throw over 138 innings in a season after turning 46. I have a guess, but we'll see what Larry says. Phil Necro. Yeah, that was my
you
guess.
are correct.
That was my guess. But, oh well. We'll move on now. 92 for 600. He drove his last stock car race at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in 92. Who is Alan Kulwicki? No, let me change it. Who is Richard Petty?
You are correct.
Okay, good thing I changed it. Now I'm at 0. All right, 1992 for 800. This magazine devoted 3 straight covers to women for the first time in history. What is Sports Illustrated?
No, sorry, that is wrong.
Really? Man, I thought for sure I was going to get on the plus side, but then instead I'm back in the hole at minus 800. Unless I must have spelt it wrong, but I thought for sure it was Sports Illustrated. Yep, it was, and I did not spell it right. That's ridiculous right there. That they should have credited me. They knew what I meant. But all right, this NL baseball team's last place finish was its first in 87 years. Los Angeles Dodgers. Wow.
That's it.
Okay. Thought it was the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay. Trophies for 200. This sport awards the Thomas Cup. I think I have a guess. I'm not sure if I want to try it though. Larry buzzes in. Badminton?
That's it.
Okay, that wasn't my guess. Mississippi and Mississippi State play for this trophy. Larry buzzes in. The penalty box? No, not the penalty box trophy. That's something associated with hockey.
The correct response
The
is
golden egg. Alright. Larry's selection still. Great Britain competes against this country for the Ryder Cup. And Larry buzzes in. What is nothing? No guess.
no.
Don't know.
The correct response
United States. Okay. Michigan State plays this Big Ten team for the brass spittoon. Larry again. Who is... No guess.
no.
That drops him down to second place now as Kyle goes back in the lead. And Kyle has yet to ring in.
The correct response is
Indiana was the correct answer. This trophy ended up in Mario Lemieux's swimming pool in '92. What is the Stanley Cup?
you are correct.
All right, and now I'm on the plus side with $200. Yay. Took a big chance on that one. Could have been the other one, but glad I got it right. Sports terms for 200. This sport's competitors are masters of the balustra, fletch, and riposte. I don't know how those are pronounced. I think the last one I pronounced right, but the others, I don't know. What is fencing? Yeah, I think that's it.
Yes.
Okay. This sport's Catenaccio defense accents the flexibility of the sweeper. Larry. Soccer. Yep.
Yes.
Should have known that, I mean, but not really the biggest soccer fan that much. And there's one of the two daily doubles. Alright, well, he could pretty much have a big lead. He's going to bet 12-10. This sport gave rise to the expression "saved by the bell." But he doesn't know.
No.
Dropping down to 11 or 12, 990. That's right. It was boxing. All right, well, it's still a selection. And there's the other daily double. Well, he lost a good amount of money in that one, but a chance to get some of the money back. How much is he going to do? $550, okay? This sport features a fried egg lie. Was boom boom? No. I think it was golf. That drops into 440.
The correct response
And it is golf, yep. Alright, but anyway. Now we'll finish that off. This court sport could find players bragging about their boast shots. Larry. Squash.
That's it.
Okay. Well, he got 1,000 back. Now he's up to 1,440. Still is 560 off the lead. Now we're going to go to books for 200. Pete Hamill, Edward Hoagland, and Norman Mailer have written books on this sport. I've never heard of any of them, unfortunately. And Kyle buzzes in. What is boxing?
That's it.
Okay. This New York Nick wrote Rockin' Steady. Let's see what Kyle says. Excuse me. No guess.
No.
So drop him down a little bit.
The correct response?
It was Walt Frazier. That was my guess, actually. I was thinking of that name. Oh well. This basketball player penned the book What You Can Do to Avoid AIDS. Who is Magic Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. Try and get back up to the lead, hopefully. I'm 1,000 off. But we got questions still left. This diminutive basketball player titled his autobiography Flying High. One name is coming to my mind, but seems too obvious. We'll see what he says. Spud Webb. Okay.
You are correct.
That wasn't my guess. Thought it was Michael Jordan, but like I said, it seemed too obvious. Okay. This team was the subject of Can't Anybody Here Play This Game? Kyle. The Dallas Cowboys.
Oh?
No, it's not the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Wow. I thought that was it.
The correct response?
The New York Mets. Baseball team, actually. Not football, but okay. All right. Baseball first for 200. The first player to get 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. Who is Hank Aaron?
You are correct.
Okay. Saw to that. I was like, okay. All right. Baseball first for 400. During the 70s, this Major League team wore short pants. Who are the... Oh, God, I'm stuck between a few. Chicago White Sox. That's wrong.
Yes.
It is the Chicago White Sox. Wow, okay. I was stuck between a bunch of teams, but I think it was a good idea. I went with my first guess. 600. Ed Cuthbert of the Keystones was the first to steal one in 1865. What is a base?
That's it.
Okay. And now I'm in the lead with $2,000. 800. He was the first left-handed pitcher to amass 3,000 career Major League strikeouts. Who is Steve Carlton?
Right.
Yes. I'm up to 2,800 now. Now the last one for 1,000. This West Coast team had the first physical therapist ejected from a game. I think I have a guess. We'll see what Kyle says. The Dodgers. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That puts him at 2,600. I'm going to lead by 200 with 2,800, and Larry has 1,440.
Here is today's final Jeopardy category.
Golfers. Okay. Go with that.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
In her first full season on the LPGA Tour, she won 9 tournaments, including a 5 in a row. That's all I can think of. Who is Nancy Lopez? Okay.
What did you put down?
I said, who is Nancy Lopez?
You are correct.
Yay. Only bet $200, but it takes me to $3,000. Now it comes down to Larry and Kyle.
What did you put down?
What did Kyle say? Nancy Lopez. Did he bet more than 400?
And your wager was...
700. Daggone it. Well, it's not going to matter to Larry.
What did you put down as your response?
He did say Nancy Lopez.
Right. And your wager was...
440, which takes him to 1880, and Kyle is the winner by $300. Oh well. Well, got off to a rough start, but pretty much got a little bit better later on, but pretty much just had a difficult time, trying to get the answers right. But I did manage to get some right, but unfortunately didn't wager enough. I wasn't really too sure on it, but nonetheless, still did pretty well, and that is going to do it for this game. Hope everybody enjoyed. As always, if you do like this, hit it with a thumbs up, comment, no negative stuff, and subscribe. It's not a bad thing, a good thing. And you all take care, and thank you again for watching.